Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a newborn essentials video. If you're new to my channel or if you don't know, I have a baby. Her name is Hazel. She is about 9 weeks old. So I just thought, with the first 9 weeks, this is the stuff that I've used a lot and that I've thought has been really great. So I wanted to share it with you guys. If you want to know some of my newborn essentials for the first 9 weeks of my baby's life, then just keep on watching. First thing I want to talk about is our stroller and car seat. If you've ever watched any of these videos before, you've probably heard of this stroller. It's the UPPAbaby Vista and the Mesa car seat. I want to start out by saying that this is a very expensive product. The car seat itself is about $350 and the stroller runs from like about $1,100. So I know it's an insane amount. We did get the stroller on an Amazon deal, so it was like around $700, which was a really good deal. So keep on the lookout for that. They do run deals on it sometimes. I saw it on the Nordstrom sale this year and things like that. So that being said, it is really awesome. It has this bassinet attachment, and our baby, it's like rated for sleep. So our baby has slept in it a lot and it's great. It's really cute too. And it has this SPF cover over top. So it's really nice outside. We've used that in the stroller 100% of the time when we've been taking her out places. We went to the zoo with this and everything. So it's been really great. The car seat also clips in the top here too with no attachments or adapters or anything like that. We've really enjoyed that as well. And when she gets a little bit bigger, there is like a toddler seat, but she's not big enough for it yet. So we'll wait for a little while for that, but it looks really nice. One reason why we bought this is because it can eventually have 2 kids in it. It can have like the car seat on one part and then the toddler seat on another area. So we thought that would be great because it's a double stroller without being a double stroller right now when we only have 1 kid. Also really like the car seat. It has another SPF cover on the top. It is really heavy. I've never had another stroller or another car seat, so I don't really know how it compares, but the stroller and car seat I think are both very heavy. They're heavy to pick up, they're heavy to put in the back of the car. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Besides the price and them being really heavy, it's a really nice ride. Like, it's really easy to push the stroller. I can push it with one hand. It looks really good. The styling is really nice on it, which if that's important to you, then you probably would like it a lot. The next thing I want to talk about is the Halo Bassinet. It's a bassinet. It's got this swivel on the top, so you can swivel the bassinet itself, and then the bottom is this really heavy duty metal frame that's super heavy. So like a child or whatever wouldn't be able to knock the bassinet over, which is good. I have this right next to my bed. It's especially good for moms who had C-sections like me. That's why I got it. I knew I was gonna have to have a C-section because the baby was breech. So I got this. It is really nice. It does swivel back and forth to the bed so I can bring her closer. I had a really easy C-section recovery, so I never really found it to be super sore, but I've heard a lot of C-section moms say that it was really good for their soreness. It has these little buttons here. There's like a light or a timer. I think the timer is to remind you to put the baby back in the bassinet, like if it's the middle of the night, honestly. And there's also a vibrating function here. I'm gonna be honest, I never use any of these. Sometimes we use the light, but that's about it. We have really liked this. I know she's only going to use it for a few more months. I got it secondhand actually, so I got it around $150. I know new, I think they're around $300. By the way, I'll link all of these items in the description box below. I think almost every single one of them can be found on Amazon, of course. Also, I know Bye Bye Baby has most of these things too, and Target. I think it's around $300 originally. I just really wanted to get something that wasn't going to be that insanely expensive. You know, what I really wanted was the snoo, but I just had a really hard time justifying it. I think it's around $1,300 brand new. I know you can rent them for $100 something a month, and I thought, well, maybe if she doesn't sleep very well, maybe we'll try this snoo. So we're not quite there yet, but I'm not ruling it out. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the swaddles that I've been using. Little Hazel was breech, like I mentioned, so I got these swaddles. These are the Love to Dream swaddles, and they make it so their little arms can go up. She loves to sleep with her arms out. She does not like to have them like swaddled in really tightly at night, so they can have their little arms up, which is really cute. And then the bottom leaves it so that their legs can be more spread open as opposed to being all tightly swaddled. It's really good to have these types of swaddles. These are actually like approved by the Hip Dysplasia Association because it allows their hips to be free and them to have their legs more spread out instead of tightly confined. Also, I think she just thinks it's really comfortable. So this was the newborn one, and it's for 5 to 8.5 pounds. And she's bigger than that now. So now we have the next size up, and it has these really cute little rainbows on it. So we really like that. And this is for 8 to 13 pounds, and she's like not even 10 pounds yet. So she'll be in this one for a little while. But we just really like these. We put these on her at night for bedtime. So during the day, we do use a regular swaddle. We have tried probably every type of swaddle blanket that exists on the face of the planet, and you know, you get gifted a lot of them. By far our favorite is the copper pearl ones. This is actually the Hazel pattern, so I had to get it. They're very stretchy, they're very soft, they wash really, really well. They are just so easy to swaddle with because they're so big. Like, this is just half of it. It could actually be like really big like that. That you can put it really tight, like stretch it and put it tight around them on the top. And we usually just don't do like her legs. We just kind of strap down her arms because that little, their startle reflex, hers is still like so heavily intact that if we don't have her arms down in some way, she will wake up doing their little startle thing. And also this does prevent that as well. So when her arms are like that, but they're strapped down, it does prevent her from doing her the moral reflex. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, we love the copper pearl. They're just the best. They're soft, they have the best patterns, they're really, really cute, they're really stretchy, and we just really love them. Along that same line, we also have the, just dropped everything. Okay, along that same line, we have the copper pearl car seat cover. This is also in the Hazel pattern. This is the only one that I have. I have a couple of the swaddles, but this is the only car seat cover that I have. It is just really, again, it's the same material, it's really stretchy. It has this little hole in the top, so it fits perfectly around the car seat. I've also used it several times as like a breastfeeding cover in public, because I'm just personally not comfortable enough to just breastfeed like right out in public. I don't have a problem with it like in the doctor's office or whatever, but just like in public, I'm just not comfortable with it. And so yeah, so I use this little thing and it works pretty well for that too. And it's just really versatile. We've used it for a bunch of different things, mostly car seat cover and breastfeeding cover though, but it's pretty cool. Yes?
Babe, she's had a big poop.
Oh, okay. Come. Okay, so for clothing, I really just have one thing that I want to talk about. I mean, honestly, I mostly just put her in onesies and sleepers and that's it. I have like a couple of cute outfits, but really not a ton. I mean, she's just so little and we've been home so much that I haven't really dressed her up that much. But these are the absolute best sleepers in the world. They are the Target, the Cloud Island brand. These are the lemons. This is size 3 to 6 months, so she's never even worn this before, but I have this set in, it's like a whole set that comes with it. I have it in newborn, 0 to 3, 3 to 6, all of them. They're the best. They have the little mittens for their hands so they don't scratch themselves. They have this little clip at the top, and then they have the inverted zipper so you can zip from the bottom, which is super nice because you don't have to get them totally undressed to do a diaper change. So I love that. And then it has the little feetsies too at the bottom, which is really nice. I don't put like socks or shoes on my newborn, but you know, you just have to have, they're all totally covered up, and there's a little button at the top to cover this little zipper thing so it doesn't hurt their neck or anything like that. Next favorite thing is Hatch. This is a sound machine and like light up nightlight thing. We keep this in our bedroom next to her bassinet, so next to our bed too, and it lights up and makes a bunch of different white noise sounds. So you can pick whatever color you want, whatever white noise sound you want, and you can run it from the bottom here, or you can run it from the app too, which is pretty cool because I can be in a different room and just like, you know, turn it on my phone and turn it on or turn it off or change it or whatever I want to do. So that's pretty cool. We really, really love this. My dog is walking around the room. We really love this, and we use it every single night. For her naps, she usually naps in the living room with us, and then we put her in the bassinet in our bedroom at night for bedtime. But when she's in the living room, we use this. It's a Hush is what it's called, and it's a portable sound machine. So you can just clip it anywhere. We clip it like in her little bassinet in the living room, or I will take it and I'll put it on her car seat when we go to like the pediatrician or something. So we take this everywhere. We'll take it on walks, all this stuff, and it just is like one sound. So yeah, but she likes it, and I think it kind of signals to her that it's nap time too, so we like to always use that. Next thing I want to talk about is her diaper pail. It's an Ubi pail. I remember when my brother was little, he had a diaper genie, and so I had just thought I needed to get her a diaper genie, but then I found out that with a diaper genie you have to use their garbage bags, and I was like, hell no. So I got the Ubi. It's this cute little green color, like mint. We really like it. It basically is just a trash can in the nursery, so you don't have to go and throw your diapers in the regular trash can when you're done. It is like a steel material, and it keeps the smell in really, really well, but when you open it, it's, not gonna lie, freaking disgusting. I mean, I don't think there's any way that it would not be disgusting, but the scent of 100 baby diapers in a garbage bag is very foul. I think that this is about the best possible thing that we could have. I don't think that much else would be better than this, but I think it's still really gross. So we really like the pail. It is total necessity for us, but it's just still disgusting. Other thing that we love for diaper changes is the Kikaroo changing pad. When I was looking at changing pads, most of what I saw were like the ones where you cover them in fabric, and I was just like, huh? I'm gonna cover a changing pad in fabric, and then a baby's dirty, poopy butt is gonna be all over it? Like, how much laundry am I supposed to be doing? Like, I hate laundry, first of all, so there's just no way that I was gonna get something covered in fabric to do diaper changes. It just was absolutely not gonna happen. So I went and found the Kikaroo. It is like the peanut, it's kind of a peanut shape, and it's a little squishy. It's softer than it looks. It's really nice. I don't know, I just really, really like it for some reason. I just think it looks cool. I just find it like very aesthetically pleasing. Yes, it is expensive. It's much more expensive than a fabric changing pad, but that's because it's not fabric. It's much more functional. I will use it for multiple children. It's just so nice. I just wipe it down when I'm done and it's great. And sometimes I'll use like a little like disinfectant on it, you know, every once in a while when I clean it off, but otherwise we just wipe it off and it's incredible. Speaking of wipes, water wipes. I got a huge pack of them off of Amazon before she was born. I have yet to go through them all. I'm sure I will soon, and I'll have to order more. Actually, I think this is like my second to last pack. I will order more of these. The world's purest baby wipe. They are 99.9% water and a drop of fruit extract. They really are. They're just water. I mean, but they're amazing. She's never had a diaper rash. She's not like, they seem like really good for sensitive skin. She does kind of seem like she has sensitive skin. Hey, I just noticed they're made in Ireland. Huh. That's super cool. Craig is from Ireland. My husband's from Ireland, if you don't know that. Well, now I like them even more. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, I was holding them upside down. What a rookie. Anyway, they're my favorite. Have I used anything else? Yes, I've used a couple other different kinds of wipes. The Honest wipes, the Pampers wipes, and I just like these the most. Aquaphor. Babies are dry. They just have dry skin. It's Colorado, where I live. It's a very dry place, and she just gets these like little dry patches sometimes, especially on her forehead. And especially when she was born, she just was like really dry right away. So my pediatrician suggested Aquaphor, and I was like, really? I was expecting some like really fancy thing. And actually I bought some really fancy balm. It was from the Honest Company, and I do not like it. I really like Aquaphor. So after every bath, we just give her like a little spa, like rub down with Aquaphor, or if ever she has like a little dry patch, we'll just put it on there, and it's awesome. It's just the best. And the pediatrician said that it was a-okay for a newborn, so that's cool. Next thing that I love is this Skip Hop changing pad. This is what I put in the diaper bag, and it's just got this cute like little rainbow stripes, and I will totally, like, I mean, I know it has pink in it, but I will totally use this for the next baby, even if it's a boy. I don't care. I don't think the pink is like too crazy or anything. So just unclips and then folds open, and you've got this changing pad part right here. Really cute little polka dots. And then you can store stuff up here. So I've got like a little wipe container with wipes in there and some diapers, and then there's another little pocket up here, which is pretty nice. So we really like that. You can just really lay it out anywhere, and super convenient. And then it's got this little zip on top too. You can put other stuff in there. I just really like it, honestly. Like if I'm just going in somewhere, I'll just bring this with a few of her things instead of her whole entire diaper bag. And it's got like tons of little like handles and buckles and all kinds of stuff. So this has been perfect. Okay, so the next thing is something that I did not know that we were going to need, but we totally use constantly, and it's this Boppy lounger. It's by the brand Boppy. It's a lounger for the baby just to lay in. It's got this cute little pattern. This is not a removable cover, just FYI. So this is the lounger. I just have her lay in this. She like sits on the couch with us and just lays in it, and you know, it's only gonna be good for a few months while she's like not moving around like crazy, but it's perfect right now. Like, so good to just chill on the couch with us. The alternative to the Boppy lounger is probably like the DockATot. I know I have expensive crap like the Uppa Baby Vista and all this stuff, but I was not gonna spend $200 on a pillow like that they could only use for 4 or 5 months. I just was not feeling it. And it wasn't something I felt like I could get secondhand either, like I did with the Halo Bassinet. So this Boppy lounger, I don't know how much it is. It's from Amazon. I think they're like 30 bucks. It's amazing. And I don't feel like it's that different than the DockATot. Other than that, I think it's better because it's kind of at an incline, so they're not like laying totally flat. They're like a little bit inclined, which I think is nice because then she can see and look around. So I would buy this thing 10 times over instead of the DockATot, but that's just my humble opinion. So the next thing that's also boppy is the boppy breastfeeding pillow. This is, I use it 1,000 times a day. I brought it to the hospital with me when I gave birth, and I'm so glad I did. I saw a lot of things like, you don't need to bring your breastfeeding pillow. I don't know, I did. Like, I was breastfeeding. I mean, you could ask the nurse for like 1,000 pillows and that's fine too, but like, this was so easy. It just goes around your waist like this, and then you hold the baby on top. It's super easy, it's awesome. I've never used anything but the boppy. Like, I've never used the My Breast Friend or whatever it's called, or any of the other ones, but I just love this one, so I've never felt the need to use it. This cover is removable, so I have taken it off and washed it a few times. It needs to be washed again. Oh, and I did want to mention about the lounger. This cover is not removable, but I just stuck the whole thing in the washer and the dryer, and it was great. It didn't like lose its shape. It did perfectly. Didn't rip or anything like that. And then I've just thrown this cover in a few times, and it's come out looking really good. And 2 awesome items that we use 16 hours out of the day, probably, like, for real. Next thing that I want to talk about is my breast pump. I have the LV breast pump. If you know anything about pumps, you've probably heard of it before. It is totally portable. This is the entire thing. This is like the mechanical part that you just press on, and then it has like the phalanges and the shield in the back, and then these little things on the bottom, they collect the milk. So these have been great. They just go right in your bra and pump. So you walk around the house, do whatever you're doing, do the dishes, whatever. No big deal. I am right now just breastfeeding her, and I'll maybe pump once a day just to put something in the freezer. But these have been really good. Sometimes my cons that I would say is this is very expensive. Insurance covered quite a bit of it, but I did have to pay like a couple $100s myself. I think they retail for the double pump, which, like, if you're gonna get this, definitely get the double one. I think they retail for like $500 or $550 for both of them, and I think that they're really convenient. So I really like this. I've never used another pump ever, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I've never felt like I needed a different one. A couple times the suction, it wouldn't like quite suction right, and so I had to mess with it a little bit, and I think that's because I was being lazy and I didn't get all the water off of all the pieces. So I think that was more just me than anything else, and ever since then they've been great. So along with that, bottles, I have 2 that I like. We've used probably 10 different kinds of bottles, and then we've narrowed it down, and these are the only 2 that we use now. The Dr. Brown's one, I think a lot of people really like these. I think they're like not very cute. They have like the little anti-colic cylinder in the middle, which is good. I mean, you obviously don't want gas to get in and make your baby gassy or colicky or whatever. So I really like this one. But the Komotomo we really like as well. It's really soft. It has like a big like nipple thing. It looks, I think, the most like a real boob. And we really like the styling of this one, I guess, but they both work really well. Actually, Craig prefers this one, the Komotomo, and I kind of prefer the Dr. Brown's, but Hazel doesn't seem to care either way. She just really doesn't like bottles, so but she seems to like these 2 the most. Okay, I think that's everything. Like I said, I will link all of these items down below, and it probably goes without saying, but I am not sponsored by any of these companies. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies. These are just items that I have really loved a lot as a first-time mom. You know, going out and trying to find baby stuff, there are so many baby items. It's totally overwhelming. So I just wanted to share what I really liked, and I hope that helps you guys a little bit. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this, and please like the video and send me a comment. Follow me on Instagram. Okay, thanks. Take care. Bye.